Hey, what's going on? It's technically it's day 5 right now. Just want to give an update. Last night, man, me and Courtney spent some time with a couple. You know, it was only 4 of us and their young daughter, so we're about, we took precautions. But man, it's a couple that I served in ministry with a few years back at a predominantly white church, but we served in the youth ministry together, and there was no doubt in my mind that they loved all people regardless of their skin color, regardless of their socioeconomic background. And with everything going on, as far as the racial tensions in America, and they reached out to us as friends, though we weren't as close as we could have been. They reached out as friends and invited us over. And man, we had great conversation, and that's just where it starts, man, with a lot of things, is whether it's racial issues, whether it's spiritual issues, whether it's any type of relationship issues. You know, we've got to start having honest conversations with one another and with ourselves and with God. Nothing's going to change unless we start communicating with one another. And I'm not talking about Facebook. Like, yes, there's that platform is very powerful. I use it. However, man, when we can get down to, we can at least start, especially as the church, if we can start with, hey, let's break bread together, my brother, my sister from another mother, right? So that was beautiful last night. And I lost in Madden to this dude who don't even play Madden like that. I'm ashamed of myself. So I went home and practiced until like an ungodly hour of the night. But anyway, I'm about to go get my hair cut, and you're gonna see a transformation. Okay. And we'll talk more tonight. Peace. Yo, so welcome back. We're still on day 5. Hey, so got the haircut. Hey, we looking fresh. Got the waves back. # transformation. Hey, but real quick story, man. On my way to the barbershop, well, before that, I realized I was not gonna make it on time, right? I was fairly late to get to my haircut appointment with my barber. I got in there, and he already had somebody else in the chair because I was late. So I had to wait a little while, which was cool, perfectly fine with me. But because I was late, and y'all, if y'all know me, I'm always late. That's one of the things I'm trying to work on. I failed today. I was late. But that pushed back, the next guy's appointment by almost 30 minutes, right? And so he had to come in there and wait because now I was in the chair. And as we mature, we gotta take responsibility, no matter how big or small. And so, man, I put $10 on the next dude, towards the next dude's haircut. Paid for mine, gave a tip, and put $10 on the next dude that I made wait, essentially because I was irresponsible, I was late, and so that's on me. And I've never done that before, but I'm 35, man. It's time to take responsibility. So that principle in of itself, again, big or small, whatever issues you got going on in your life, and taking responsibility just doesn't mean, hey, my bad, fessing up to it, but like doing what you can to make it right. That's taking responsibility. So, all right, moving on. Make this quick, man. Today's word, Psalm 16:11, says, "You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." Speaking of God. And to keep it real simple, man, I think the key word for me in that verse is forevermore. In the presence of God, there are pleasures forevermore. And so for me, man, like the temporary pleasures, right? The temporary temptations that only provide pleasure for a fleeting moment, and then it fades away, and then you're shameful, right? I got to keep this scripture in mind to remind myself, hey, God is better, and it takes faith to believe and to trust that God's presence, God's way is better, and it's forever. It's not temporary, it's not fleeting, it's forevermore. If we can just trust Him and come to Him and find our pleasure in Him and the things that please Him, man, that's where it counts. That's a long-term investment versus always falling for the lie of the short and temporary pleasure. Hey, about to get this run on, in this heat, and peace.